I made the most efficient farms in Minecraft. But before we got to this moment, we have to go back 1 month before I knew the struggles I'd go through to achieve this feat. Okay, so if you don't know, I'm pretty good with Redstone. I've made some incredible doors, hidden staircases, and a fully functional game in Minecraft. But one area of Redstone I've not touched is the farm side of Minecraft. So I set out to make the world's best farms in Minecraft. To start, I had to come up with a farm that I could attempt to beat the previous version. I landed on trying to make the most efficient moss farm. I have actually made a moss farm before in my hardcore world in this video right here. But it was not nearly the most efficient, but at least I had to start. Not only can moss farm produce moss blocks, but you can also convert the moss to bone meal. So it doubles as both a moss farm and a bone meal farm. Before we can make the most efficient farms in Minecraft, we have to come up with a plan. First, let's make a rough draft, then refine it until it works in game. Then, build the final design of the most efficient moss farm in Minecraft. Okay, I'm going to use the same principle as my previous moss farm, but just make improvements off of it. Because I like to keep my redstone very compact, I'm going to try and make this the best moss farm of its size. Moss farms use a stone generator that converts it to moss with bone meal. So if I speed up the generation of the stone, then subsequently it will speed up the entire process. Originally my design was using pretty slow generators, but if I speed it up using 0 tick, then it will be able to generate much faster. In short, 0 tick is where 2 pistons are able to fire at the same game tick. So if I use this in a farm, then it'll be able to go much faster. Alright, this should work. Oh, well, that's a problem. See, the cobblestone can't be converted to moss, so this is gonna break the machine. So let me just do a little bit of troubleshooting real quick. After this, I was really demotivated, and I didn't really know what to do. I'm just kidding, I figured something out. After trying many different solutions, I decided to start making a new design. One of the main problems with the design is way too bulky and unintelligible. So I created this design. Instead of having the moss generate from above, instead it has a generation on the bottom. So this is actually so cool, and it generates way more moss blocks in the area. But as you can see, there's glass under these blocks, which that is actually required because when you generate moss from below, it has to have blocks underneath it for it to generate. Unlike how when you do it on top, you can't have blocks above it. But another problem with it is that the piston V-tips are just way too slow for the stone blocks. We just need to like scrap the piston V-tip design. So instead I use double piston extenders, so that should be able to make it run a little bit faster. Okay, now this new design is working. Let's AFK this thing for 1 hour and see what we get. Now that the farm is fixed, I'm going to implement an optional system to switch the moss to bone meal. Okay, there will be 2 versions of this farm. One with the bone meal converter and one without it. If you want to download these farms for yourself, be available on my Patreon. It really helps me out in making my dream of becoming a YouTuber possible. You can find this farm and all my previous maps and builds there. Links in the description. Now, let's see the results. Alright, let's check the chest. And holy goddamn. Yo, they're all filled? Wait, I need to check how many items this is. Hold up. Alright, in total, this is 56,000 items. That is 30,000 more than the previous best. Let's go.